Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's do it. Not a lot going on today, guys. Coinbase CEO Champions DeFi calls for court action to set legal precedent. Has anything changed? We've been asking the courts to kind of give us some rules and regulations for quite some time. It's all the same shit. Cats NFTs fan crowdfunding, not securities. SEC Peirce Uyeda. I'm guessing after the STONER Cats story we covered yesterday about them settling out of court for $1 million, something like that, and having to burn the NFTs. I'm assuming some other people inside the SEC are going against Gensler again, and saying that it was crowdfunding and not a security. We shall see what the article says. With that being said, guys, please go follow, hang out with me on X at Boring Crypto IO. That is the handle. That is the name. Get it done. Let's get these numbers up. That would be awesome. This is where I'll be using for breaking news, things like that, to post instead of making videos. So you guys don't have to wait till the morning show to get some news if it's worth talking about and I hear about it. That being said, onto the market. Guys, current market cap sitting right now at, oh snap, that can't be right. Hold up. It's saying the current market cap right now is under a trillion at 801.44 billion. That can't be right because Bitcoin's ticking up. What is going on? No way. This has got to be a glitch. I'm going to go to CoinGecko saying the market cap is 1.08 trillion, up 1.1% from yesterday. Bitcoin dump sitting at 47.2% and ETH dump to 18 flat, 12 OG transaction. Oh, it's going even. It's dumping. The whole market is dumping. It is now at 715 billion. What is going on? Woo! Gotta screenshot this. We went ahead and refreshed coin market cap, guys, and Bitcoin, or the market's back up to 986 billion, and Bitcoin dominance has slipped from 71 down to 52%. Sorry, I'm being stupid. I know this is clearly a glitch, but it's just fun. But we're going to go on with the show, guys. What an absolute shit show. 24-hour volume. 24-hour moves, guys. We have got a slight tick up. Bitcoin is beating its head against some resistance. We're going to talk about that here shortly. But right now, Bitcoin is up just under 1%. Ethereum's up 1.31%. And let's see if there's any bigger outliers. Solana 3.71. Wow, what a mess. 4.39 for HBAR. $3.83 for Thor or Rune. $3.43 for FXS. 4.47 for CFX. Down 5.46 for Clay. 3.16 for CRV. Down 5.48 on the day for Compound. And down 4.31 for ASTR, A-Star. And Flare down 5.29%. God, what a crazy mess, man. Wow, 24-hour volume down 12.27%. Right, I don't know what to trust. All right, on the Bitcoin, guys. I'm sorry, we've spent enough time looking at this nonsense. All right, Bitcoin right now. We have been beating our heads on 26,315. Hit it, rejected. Hit it, rejected. Now we hit it. We fought, and we're breaking above it again. The question is, will it hold? Didn't hold here. Totally didn't hold here. Didn't hold here. Didn't hold off the bounce here. Again, I have said this for the last 2 weeks. This is no man's land. Inside of the purple range here, this is no man's land. I will not be bullish in the short term until we can get above either this downward trend line of the original descending wedge that we broke down from, or get above 27,594 and flip, or excuse me, 27,981. We'll call it 28. If we can't get above 28 and hold 28 as support, I am not bullish in the short term. That's it. Outside of that, you guys know the levels I'm looking at. 25 seems to be super strong support. So fingers crossed from there. That holds. If not, you look at 24.2. Outside of that, this is all bullshit. But per usual, guys, this isn't financial advice nor my financial advisor. I'm not even a good trader. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't pay attention to me. I'm just some random dude in a room making YouTube videos talking to himself. With that being said, let's get on to the small amount of news that we have for today. Coinbase CEO champions DeFi, calls for court action to set legal precedent. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong cautioned the United States Commodities and Futures Trading Commission to avoid taking enforcement actions against DeFi protocols. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong has expressed his endorsement of decentralized finance, or DeFi, protocols. In a recent social media post, Armstrong urged DeFi protocols to consider legal proceedings in court to set a precedent, as the legal system has consistently demonstrated its dedication to upholding the rule of law. The current approach is mainly pushing a crucial industry towards overseas jurisdictions, he said. According to his post on X, formerly Twitter, I wonder when it'll stop doing that. The United States Commodities and Futures Trading Commission should avoid taking enforcement actions against DeFi protocols, as they do not function as conventional financial services businesses. And it's questionable whether the Commodities Exchange Act is even applicable to them. In the previous week, the US CFTC took action against 3 DeFi companies for engaging in alleged unauthorized trading of cryptocurrency derivatives. According to the regulator, these platforms enabled illicit trading of crypto derivatives without the necessary registration. In addition to Armstrong, certain legislators have also shown their support for DeFi protocols. CFTC Commissioner Summer Mercenary, Deadpool, Samsonite, underscored the importance of the CFTC concentrating on establishing transparent regulations for DeFi rather than swiftly resorting to enforcement measures. This is what we keep saying. She voiced her apprehension that the commission appears to be leaning towards enforcement actions, taking a note out of Gary Gensler's book, whereas she believes that engaging with the public and setting clear guidelines should be the primary focus. The US CFTC recently achieved a legal triumph in a case against Uyeda for operating an illicit trading platform and contravening other regulatory guidelines. In June of 2023, a federal judge similarly ruled in favor of the CFTC, resulting in the closure of Uyeda and the imposition of a fine exceeding $600,000. In recent months, cryptocurrency companies have encountered increased scrutiny from the U.S. regulatory authorities. Notably, regulatory bodies such as the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission have initiated investigations into major players such as Coinbase and Binance. We all know this. We'll see, man. We shall see. All right. Last but not least, STONER Cats NFT fan crowdfunding, not securities. SEC Peirce, Uyeda. SEC Commissioners Hester Peirce and Mark. Oh, Peirce and got it. Okay. Hester Peirce and Mark Uyeda described the NFT sales as a common phenomenon in the world of creators. Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand why all these people say these things and Gary Gensler is allowed to continue, I don't know, running the SEC the way he is. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission charging non-fungible token project STONER Cats sparked feedback from the Commissioner Hester Peirce and Mark Uyeda, arguing that the project's activity constitutes fan crowdfunding, which they believe is common for artists. On September 13th, the SEC charged STONER Cats 2 LLC, the firm behind the animated series dubbed STONER Cats, with conducting an unregistered crypto securities offering using NFTs. STONER Cats 2 LLC agreed to cease and desist order and other imposed measures by the commission. Making its case, the SEC argued that the NFTs were marked marketed by the company as having potential for secondary sales and implied that their value would rise. In addition, the SEC pointed out that the company will receive a 2.5% royalty on every secondary sale. The SEC highlighted that the company sold over 10,000 NFTs for $800 each, and the proceeds were used to fund the series. Furthermore, there were at least 10,000 secondary sales worth over $20 million, according to the SEC. Not everyone within the SEC agrees with the enforcement action. SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce and Mark Uyeda published a dissenting statement arguing that the activity could be considered fan crowdfunding. Peirce and Uyeda. Sorry, guys, I'm terrible at reading these names. I'm just bad. Argued that this is a common phenomenon in the world of artists, creators, and entertainers. Absolutely. They also noted that instead of the SEC's approach of bringing action against NFT projects, they should lay down clear rules, which they still have not yet. The commissioner wrote, rather than arbitrarily bringing enforcement actions against NFT projects, we ought to lay out some clear guidelines for artists and other creators who want to experiment with NFTs as a way to support their creative efforts and build their fan communities. The commissioners also compared the STONER Cats NFTs to collectibles sold by Star Wars 100% in the 1970s. According to Peirce and Uyeda. God, what is that? Uyeda? We're just going to call him Mr. U. Toy company Kenner sold early bird certificates that are redeemable for future action figures and memberships to the Star Wars fan club. The duo argued that based on the actions against STONER Cats, the SEC should have parachuted in to save those buyers back in the 70s. Apart from the SEC commissioners, members of the crypto community were also unhappy with the SEC's actions. Absolutely. YouTuber Crypto T argued in a post that STONER Cats raised money to make a show and delivered. The social influencer said that she bought the NFTs for fun and to support the show without expecting any profits. Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko, also expressed his opinion about the topic on X. According to Yakovenko, artists should not be forbidden to make claims about the value of their work. Yakovenko believes that doing this would dull the world. This is seriously just a shit show money grab. I keep saying this, but that's what it is. Okay, that's it. Let's look at Bitcoin. Hold, baby, hold. Let's go. All right, got to get up here. All right, before I get out here, we've got to close at least a couple of daily candles up here, guys. Or at least above this, if this is the trend line we're trying to break. I am not bullish in the short term until we do that. I've told you guys this many a time. Many a time. Right. Let's look at CoinMarketCap before we leave. Hey! That looked better. Slowly getting back to where we should be. What in the shit just happened? Right. What? We got the dominance at 47.3, 17.9. God, their numbers are all off. Or not off, but different compared to each other. All right, guys. That is all I've got for you today. Sorry for the waste of time on CoinMarketCap. But per usual, guys, if you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, watch, like, and share the videos on all your social platforms. Please like them if you like them. And let's blow up this channel. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here.